morning, Missoula, and welcome to a new day here in the Garden City. I hope this day is a good one for you. Isn't it great waking up and knowing we're all part of a kinder and gentler nation? Oh, and by the way, welcome to the New World Order. You know, for one brief, shining moment, I believed that this morning, till I picked up the newspaper and suddenly I was transformed into a state of paranoid catatonia. Things are bad, bad, bad. And who in Washington really seems to listen? People are out of work. No one can afford health insurance. Housing costs are skyrocketing. Benefits are running out. Funding is being cut back, and everything seems more expensive. So to all of you lined up for a meal down at the Poverello on Ryman Street, hey, we're with you. Everyone deserves food and shelter, health care, and education. And we're all about one bad break from being in that line ourselves. Oh, and for all of you listeners who haven't been down there, either out of need or to help out, try it. Go on down and take a friend along. Look this country right in the face. Make those statistics real. Meet the people and hear their stories. Go on down there where they say you can actually touch the human face of God. Good morning, Missoula, and welcome to a new day right here in the Garden City. Well, listeners, our first song this morning was a new release, Motherless Child. It was done by Missoula's own Brian Whittemore. Later on in the program, we hope to have some more of Brian's new record. Meanwhile, I hope you all just stay tuned here and pour yourselves another cup of coffee. If you dare to read the paper, why, go ahead and do that. Stay tuned, listen to us, and we'll try and make this as good a day as we can, you know. So, before we get started with our next song, I have a few public service things here, so stay tuned, listen up. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm going to the GED test.
All right. How often do you come up here?
Monday through Friday, from 12:30 to 3.
All right.
Then I also go to the Missoula Center in the evenings on Monday and Wednesdays for 2 hours.
So do you like coming up here and working?
Yeah, Kitty's pretty cool.
All right.
She made it to where I was a failure in school, and she made it to where I know that I'm somebody and that I can do it. It's really easy.
So what do you want to have come out of all of this?
One thing, I want to see how much I really know and how much they just pass me through school.
And what kind of work would you be trying to do?
I want to get into business, like secretarial.
All right. Would you encourage other people that are...
Oh yeah, it's a good question. It's a good program. They've got to be willing to do it themselves, pull themselves through it.
If you drop out of school, go back to school, because the real world is tough. I've been on the streets and I know how it is. You can't get a job without a GED or a high school diploma. So go back.
So did you drop out of school and
I
just...
dropped out of school in 9th grade when I was 15. Right before I graduated from 9th grade, I dropped out of school. And I just got back into the GED program here yesterday, and I'm 17.
So you lived out on the streets?
For a while.
How do you get by when you're doing that?
You don't? Soup lines.
So have you come down here to eat quite a bit at the Poverello?
I come down here to eat lunch, and then I come over here to go to school.
Right. So what would happen if this place wasn't here? What would you be doing?
Going hungry?
How about the Joseph?
residents that it's in operation.
Yeah.
We have been to capacity. Now we have, first families are leaving, so we have room for more. But we also have families that are waiting to get in, so it's worked out so far.
Why is that better than what you have here?
Yeah, here we have 2 small rooms. There we have 2 rooms per family, plus a bathroom. And then they have lots of area to play in or relate to each other in, or whatever you want to call it. Plus the setting is really nice up there.
I'm from Great Falls, but we've been living in Reno for the past couple of years, and we decided the big city wasn't a place to raise my children, so I took everything I had to bring them from Reno to here, and I didn't have no money to keep myself going except for, I'm working now, but it's taking everything I got from payday to payday to keep working, and everybody wants first and last month's rent up front plus deposit, which is more than I can afford at one time. So the Poverello Center let me stay here until I can get on my feet. You get people from everywhere. There's people that come in off the streets because they have no place to stay. More or less like we were. We didn't get a place of our own. And I don't know. It's like staying in a big dormitory. Everybody has their own private rooms. You share a living room. You have a family area. You have a dining room. You have a kitchen. There's a lot of community. Everybody pitches in and works together. If you didn't, it'd be awful expensive and hard. But otherwise, it's like having a giant family.
Every day we go out and we pick up a lot of food that's donated to the Poverello Center. And other than that, I'm unable to work because of my health. And I've got emphysema. Right now I'm trying to get help and get into housing. And the way it sounds, like within a week, that through the help of the Poverello Center, that I might get that within a week. The Poverello Center has been real good towards me. And when I first come here, I was a little leery, but there is quite a few people here, but we all work together, and that's what makes it work. The staff members, they're all super, and everybody just gets along. We all take our turns in the kitchen, and whether it's mopping floors or vacuuming or whatever, and we all take a turn at it. That's the way it works.
How long you been here?
I've been here about 5 weeks, and but I was in the hospital for about a week, and I was pretty sick. And for probably the first 3 weeks that I was back, I just absolutely couldn't do anything but rest. And then I got up and started moving around, and I'm still not 100%, but I can walk a ways now. And, I don't think I'll ever be 100% again, but I'll make it somehow.
Tell me a little bit about trying to find housing in Missoula.
It's pretty difficult. Real difficult. When we moved over and started going through the papers, it was just outrageous. You know, you're looking at 2-bedroom trailers for $400 to $500 a month. And
Houses too.
houses, that was just outrageous. We got this little girl over here, Jamie Lee. And we got 2 more kids, so we're looking for a 3-bedroom place, you know, which is gonna run us anywhere from $550 to $600 or better a month, you know, and it's just too hard for us, you know, with our income.
A family can stay for a good length of time if they're progressing in their goals. We've had some people who have had a part-time job but just not able to save up enough to move into a place of their own, and they stay months and months. We also have people who are just out of the hospital and need a place to recuperate. They can stay until they're well. We've also had people who just need a place to stay while they're passing through town or trying to find their relative where they can stay at.
Clientele has changed so much. We no longer serve what they used to call the transient or the bum. We now serve people, families who are in deep trouble, who have hardships that they certainly need help to rise above. And we find that the people we help are not people who are begging. They are people who want to move on and to better themselves.
Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. There are times I am almost gone. Sometimes I feel